Should be able to go as might be fairly far. Okay. I'll try to monitor.
Okay. I should have got here a little earlier and got a spot, but
we're a little biased. We'd like him to move to Northfield, but that's never going to happen.
I know. So my grandma lived in North. Mic check. Well, good evening, Eagan Wildcat hockey fans, and welcome to Eagan Civic Arena. Friday night Squirt A matchup for your Eagan Wildcats versus West St. Paul. East Rink tonight for this District 8 matchup. Mr. Nate Dixon skates back to the net for the Wildcats. Grant Schroeder and Riley Weigel will start on defense. Farley, Forcia, and Dushinsky start as the forwards for the Wildcats. Eagan controls the faceoff, dumps it deep. Dushinsky in on the puck. Dushinsky and Farley battling. Farley out front for Forcia. That just missed. And here comes West St. Paul. They are onside into the Eagan zone. Weigel, good job by Riley. That's going to be a penalty coming up on West St. Paul. She got dumped. Farley carries it in. He gets pushed into the boards. West St. Paul touches, and that will be a whistle. So cross-checking penalty against West St. Paul. Less than 40 seconds into the game, Eagan on a power play. Luke Kurtz, Will Meyer, and can't see who the other winger is on the ice for Eagan. That appears to be Joey Todd. Back at D is Norberg and Grovold. Shot goes right through, tipped, I think, just wide by Todd. Back to the point. D to D. Grovold. Lost it for a second, maintains control, goes deep. Rings it around the boards. Back to the point. Norberg once again, long shot. That's high stick. I think that was hit by Todd. And the whistle goes. And that faceoff will come all the way down into the Eagan zone. Line change here for the Wildcats. So faceoff in front of Dixon. Blocker side. 25 seconds to go in the power play for the Wildcats. Pecor wins it to Weigel. She'll go back behind Dixon. Good speed by Weigel. She'll carry towards Hank Miller. Hank makes a move, gets around one person, but West St. Paul takes it away. West St. Paul carries it out. They are full strength. Onside, drop pass. Barcinilla knocked it away. Weigel looks rink wide for Miller. That hit a skate. Miller, good puck pressure. Creating a little chaos on the near boards. Back to Schroeder. Ooh, Schroeder gets his pocket picked in the corner, but nice save by Dixon. Pass up to Miller. Miller, good look towards Barcinilla, just a step past him. Ooh, a lot of chaos in front of the Eagan bench. And I think that puck got shot out of play into the Eagan Wildcat bench. Close to too many. That puck was right in front of Eagan's bench while they were on a change. Into the zone comes West St. Paul. Norberg on it. Up to Otto Dushinsky. Centering, or headman pass towards Forcia. That gets just past him. Caden rides his guy into the boards. Colton Grovold takes the puck. He'll carry it in. Eagan's onside. Ooh, Colton goes down. Puck still in the offensive zone here for Eagan. Battle here at center. Otto tries to center it. That gets knocked away. Dushinsky on it. He tries to center. That gets taken away. No real possession here. Kind of hacked back and forth. West St. Paul fires it all the way down, and that will be icing on West St. Paul. So 8:46 still to play here, first period. One shot aside, still scoreless. Luke Kurtz will take this face-off. Eagan controlled it, but they cleared it out of their own zone. Weigel hustling back. Good puck pressure by this forward from West St. Paul. Excellent speed. Back to D. Knocks it in. Todd backhands it up towards Will Meyer. That comes off his stick. Intercepted by Weigel at center. Intercepted by West St. Paul at center. A good change of the angle. Shot blocked in front by Grant Schroeder. Nice block. Todd up towards Meyer once again. He's got to follow the play. Meyer pursues back behind the net to the point. Weigel, shot deflected. Todd has it. Tries to get it back to Riley, but that was knocked out to center. Centering pass. Oh, thankfully just rolled off the stick. Great opportunity in front of Dixon for West St. Paul. And here comes Will Meyer. Let's get it out. Taken away from Will. Backhand pass. Will Meyer, good job. Gets it out to center. Here comes Will Meyer. Shot, save. Rebounds loose in front, but nobody there for the Wildcats. Colton Brovold intercepts. He carries it in. Good move. Tries to get to the slot, and he goes down in front. That's saved by the goalie. So another offensive zone face-off here for Eagan. Pecor will take this one. Brovold, Norberg back on D. Barcelona, Pecor. And I can't see the left wing here. That's Hank Miller. Miller pursues the puck behind the net. Pecor there as well, knocks it away. Puck goes high into the air. Barcelona had a whack at that puck. Back to the point. Out to center. Norberg to Brovold. Good control, Brovold, until he goes down. Hank Miller brings it in. Shot, save, goalie, and he will hold. Farley on the face-off. West St. Paul controls. That looked like it went out of play. Maybe not. Schroeder has it. He reverses nicely. He's got Forcia. Tries to get it to him. Just a second too late. That gets knocked away. Forcia at his own blue line gets it to center. Otto Dushinsky looking to carry it in. That'll be offsides by a step. Farley. Just a touch offsides. Jackson Farley on the draw. Controlled by West St. Paul. They carry it in. They are onside. Deep in the Eagan zone. Back to the point. Here comes Farley. Intercepts it. Forcia trying to catch up. Farley. Puck rolls off his stick and goes back behind the net. To Brovold. Brovold to Weigel. It's a touch behind her. She tried to get it out. Couldn't. Second attempt. She gets it out. West St. Paul. Backhand pass. Weigel knocks that away. Dixon was there regardless. Weigel high off the boards, gets it out all the way down. Should be short of icing. Goalie came out to play it. Ooh. And it does make it for icing. So Luke Kurtz in on the face-off here for Eagan. Wins it. Will Meyer knocked off his stick. Kurtz overskates it. Grovold takes it away. Up towards Todd, just past him. All the way down. Battle in the corner. Kurtz and Meyer both working for it. To center. Norberg tried to knock it away. Good defense there by Eagan. Tries to get it up. That was Todd on the pass for Will Meyer. Meyer collects it at center. Ooh, gets around one guy, but Luke Kurtz just a step off sides. Oliver Pecor, neutral ice face-off. Grant Schroeder has it. Fan on that pass. Second attempt, hit some traffic. Still a battle along the near boards right in front of us. Miller tries to get it deep, and West St. Paul carries it out. Schroeder, once again. Backhand to Weigel. Weigel up towards Rowan, but that didn't connect. And West St. Paul has it at center. Into the zone, intercepted. Get it out. Pecor, back behind the net. Go, Oliver. Towards Barcinella, he gets it out, but puck just rolled past Rowan Barcinella. West St. Paul carries it all the way down into their own zone, and they will get it out to center. Shot all the way down into the Eagan zone. That should be icing, and it is. Jackson Farley on the face-off. Let's get something going here. Wins it over to Norberg. Norberg kept it in a second time, and out to center. Farley recollects. Farley down the right side. Shot, save. Where's the rebound? Goalie has it. West St. Paul didn't like that extra shot on the goalie. Same five on the ice for the Wildcats. West St. Paul wins the faceoff. They'll look to ring it around the boards and get it out. Norberg kept it in. Farley on it once again. To Norberg at center. Dumps it in, but that's offsides. Looks like we'll have the face-off at center. Forcia has it right off the draw. Dushinsky crashes the net. Eagan can't get it to the net. Ooh. Player goes down right in front of the net. Looks like that face-off will come outside of the zone. I think he knocked the net off. That's why the whistle happened. .255 to go in the first period. Still scoreless. Shots 5-1 Eagan. but not too much dangerous thus far for the Wildcats. Schroeder has it at his blue line, up towards Meyer. Kurtz with it. Back to Will Meyer. Will gets it in the zone. Shot goes towards the net. Todd first on it. Puts it towards the net once again, but that's intercepted. Back to the point. That comes out to center. Grant Schroeder on it. Looks rink wide for Will Meyer. He has it. Lost it for a second. Tipped up towards Joey Todd, but knocked out to center once again. Well, not much control here for either team. And here comes West St. Paul. They're onside in the zone. Pass, shot, saved by Nate Dixon. Moving right to left. Good save by Dixon. Ref reorganizing things here in the faceoff circle. Good job getting everybody organized. 2-on-2 battle in the corner. Brovold has it. He'll try and skate away with it. Off the boards towards Miller. Miller to Barcelona. Rowland taps it out to center and deep into the zone. Pecor in on the forecheck. Guy skates around. Miller took a swing at the puck. He missed, and here comes West St. Paul. Right down the middle. Knocked away nicely by Soren Norberg. Puck down below Dixon here. In the Eagan zone. Oh, backhand attempt comes right to West St. Paul. Shot, save, rebound, still loose. Barcelona has it. He gets it out, but can't control it. Shot deep into the Eagan zone. Brovold has it. Looking for a headman pass for Hank Miller. Just past him. That should go all the way down for icing, and it does. Good look on the outlet pass. Just a couple steps too far. So face off in front of Dixon once again. West St. Paul wins it clean. D to D. Shot tipped in front, but that was just wide. Schroeder gets it to the point, not out. Second attempt, still not out. Forcia gets it out. On that third attempt, oh, that's offsides, and they get it. Farley wins it back clean, back past Weigel. She'll chase it in her own zone. To the point. West St. Paul gets past the blue line and out to center. Schroeder on it. Shot past Dixon. 15 seconds to go in the first period. Eagan's got to just get this out. Weigel dodges one player. West St. Paul comes flying in, still in the Eagan zone. And that will do it. So after one period of play, scoreless, Eagan versus West St. Paul. Start of the second period from Eagan Civic Arena, still scoreless. Eagan versus West St. Paul, squirt A battle. Face off won by Eagan. Will Meyer has it. He carries it in. Will with a couple of moves. Shot right on. High shot. Goalie stood tall and made the save. So O-zone face-off here for Lou Kurtz. West St. Paul wins it. Norberg keeps it in, but West St. Paul has control. They go back behind their own net. Will Meyer pressures the puck carrier. Todd kept it in, gets it to Will Meyer. Nice play. Will Meyer on his backhand. Shot goes wide. Over to Todd. Todd tries to throw on the brakes. He gets it deep, back to the point. Brovold shoots it off Todd's back, and it goes into the corner. Back to Brovold at the point. Brovold to Todd. Todd with it. He had a little space. Shot, hit traffic. Oh, Lou Kurtz on the rebound. Just shot it through the crease. West St. Paul gets it out to center. Will Meyer has it. Onside, Will Meyer makes a move. Puck's in the corner. Joey Todd's got to get over there and help. Can't be floating in front of the net. Kurtz to Pecor. Pecor, excellent pass here to Hank Miller. Here comes Hank with good speed. Hank in, shot, goal. Man, speed kills. And Miller had a ton of it on that play. Drove hard down the right side. And gets it past the goalie. Eagan up 1-0. Beautiful rush by Hank Miller. Eagan controls the face-off. Barcinella tries to chip it off the boards. He can't. Pecor digs in a little bit. Weigel down below the goal line. West St. Paul's got some speed. They're keeping up with Eagan. Oh, what happened there? Looks like a penalty here on the Wildcats. So with 10:09 to go, second period, and a 1-0 lead. Looks like Oliver Pecor going off. Roughing. Farley on the faceoff. West St. Paul controls. 3 Wildcats near the puck. Brovold covering in front. Shot comes right through the crease. That was tipped just wide. Back to the point. West St. Paul, long shot. Saved by Dixon, and he holds. Ooh, puck escaped, but the whistle already went. Nice save, Nate Dixon. So Kurt's line back on. Todd Meyer at the wings. 9:52 to go. 44 seconds left in the power play. Shot, save Dixon. Brovold on it. Hammers it off the boards. Kept in. Shot, Dixon makes another save. Still loose. Wide open net, and they score. So tied at 1, 9:36 to go. Second period. Here comes Miller. Miller's shot blocked. West St. Paul has it down below their goal line. They're taking their time. Let's get pressure. Miller does just that. Boy, Miller's working hard. From his knees, gets it to Barcelona. Rowan back to the point. Soren Norberg. Long shot. Tipped. Still loose. And West St. Paul controls. They'll get it out of the zone. Pass up to Hank Miller. Just rolls off his stick. Into the zone. Boy, that was a little bit offsides, it looked like to me. Barcelona's shot goes wide. Barcelona knocks it away and gets it deep. West St. Paul back behind their net. They'll carry it up the far side. Miller pressures. Brovold squeezes that guy into the boards. Good work. Norberg slows things down, looks to exit the other way, but that's kept in. That's shot all the way down. That'll be icing on the Wildcats. So face off to Dixon's blocker side here. 8:08 to go, second period. All locked up at 1 aside. Back to Schroeder. Grant off the boards, goes all the way down. That'll be icing again on Eagan. Another D zone draw here for Eagan. Glove side of Dixon this time. Farley wins it, but West St. Paul gets control. Shot comes on off the side of the net, I believe. Another shot blocked in front. Headman pass to Dushinsky. Here comes Otto. He's pressured hard from behind. Otto slows things down. Lost the puck. West St. Paul looking to get past Grant. Grant slows that down. Good job, Grant Schroeder. Let's get it deep. Dushinsky carries it in. He's onside. Schroeder once again at the blue line. Shot tipped. Farley from his knees took a swing at it. Good job, Grant Schroeder, to break that play up once again. Eagan dumps it in. That's going to be icing on the Wildcats. Face-off goes back behind the net. Will Meyer has it. Looks to center it. Or that was Kurtz, I'm sorry. Will Meyer pressures hard on the puck carrier. Todd follows. Shot comes out in front. And West St. Paul gets it out the center. Good step up by Soren Norberg. Oh, that shot came in on Dixon. He steers it aside. Brovold. Good leverage by Brovold in the corner to pin his guy to the wall. Will Meyer, let's go, gets past him. Will Meyer towards Joey Todd. Todd in, shot, goal! Let's go. Snipe from Joey Todd. But man, that effort by Will Meyer coming down the left side. Excellent work by the Wildcats. 6:21 to go, second period. Eagan up 2-1. Top bins for Joey Todd. West St. Paul carries it in their zone. Hank Miller, goodness, that speed. Kid just does not stop. Grant Schroeder has it. Reverses. Schroeder still on it. Battling hard in the corner up towards Hank Miller. Miller looking for an outlet pass. Hits Barcelona. Here comes Rowan. Rolled off his stick. Get it deep, buddy. Good job. Carries it in. Gets it deep. Still on it. Centering pass. Oliver Pecor. Side of the net. Second attempt. Hit the side of the net also. West St. Paul. Coming into the Eagan zone. Shot. Goes wide of the net. Weigel on it. She goes down. Barcelona knocks it away. Good job, Rowan. And Weigel controls. Looks to backhand it towards Miller. Miller, oh, another nice pass. Well, Hank just constantly heads up. Rowan, get there, buddy. Rowan on it. Shot. Goes wide. Forcia towards Barcelona. Hits him on the backhand. Gets poke checked off his stick. Here comes West St. Paul. Good speed, looking to get out of the zone. Farley steps on. Boy, that could have been too many by Eagan. Refs missed that one. Farley jumped on and touched it. Still had 5 players on the ice. Here comes Eagan. Onside, Dushinsky. He'll go wide. Cuts to the middle. Centering pass. Oh, for Farley, just tipped wide. Excellent look by Otto Dushinsky. Number 75 storms down the right side and creates a good opportunity. Step up. Good job, Norberg. Let's get it out. Rovold goes back behind the net, taken away. Good speed by number 4 in red. He's looking to set things up. A good hard pass comes right through the crease. West St. Paul back at the point. Shot. Ooh, saved by Dixon. Boy, we needed that one. Good save, Nate Dixon. Under 4 to go. Second period. Shots level at 9. Eagan still up 2-1. Shot right on. Dixon makes the save. Goes behind the net. Up towards Will Meyer. Knocked off his stick. West St. Paul. High slot. Shot. Save Dixon. Rebound. Another save. Where is it? Dixon's got it, and the whistle blows. Refs had to corral. I think that's Brovold. No, that's Luke Kurtz. Sorry. I'm down at ice level calling this game, so it's hard to see. No, they're taking them both. Maybe it was Brovold. So Brovold for Eagan, number 11 for West St. Paul, both going off on a penalty with 3:34 to go. So still 5-on-5. Face-off win, West St. Paul. Shot, right pad, save Dixon. Steers that to the corner with ease. Todd along the wall. Out of the zone. That's offsides, and they call it. So just outside of the Eagan blue line is the face-off here. West St. Paul dumps it in. Weigel and Schroeder both pursue. Schroeder first on it. Tried to clear, just fanned on it. Second attempt, Grant's battling. Meyer disrupts that play. Everything's on the perimeter here for West St. Paul, so Eagan doing a good job keeping it wide, but let's get it out of the zone. Schroeder just grinding along the boards. Love it. Up to Todd. Todd along the boards. Todd looking to center it up towards Will Meyer, just over his stick. West St. Paul carries it in. They're onside. Shot tipped by Todd. That goes high over the net. Up to Lou Kurtz. Todd to Kurtz. Kurtz to Will Meyer. That's knocked off his stick. Eagan regroups. Both players still in the box, but doesn't matter. We're 5-on-5. Next whistle, they'll exit. Shot deep in the Eagan zone by West St. Paul. They'll change. Wildcats get a change as well. Weigel carries it. Weigel gets around a couple players. Can't get a shot off it. Rolled just off her stick. Good speed by Riley. Rowan Barsanilla drops it to Weigel. Weigel shot. Hit his shin pad. Weigel to Barsanilla. Good back and forth by those two. Barsanilla pinned up against the boards. Pecor behind the net. Good reversal to Barsanilla. Barsanilla looking for Miller. Excellent passing play, but it got taken off of Miller's stick. Norberg slowed that rush, and Eagan gets it all the way out to center. Kept in by Norberg at the point. Nice job. Let's get it deep and go to work. Barsanilla, couple of moves, shot, save, rebound, goal! Hank Miller with just a nose for the puck. Right spot, right time, couple of nifty stick work moves by Barsanilla. Allows him to get the shot on net. And Miller hammers home that juicy rebound. 3-1 Wildcats. Eagan wins the faceoff. Tushinsky try to usher that thing forward. Battle at the Eagan blue line. 40 seconds to go. Eagan content to just burn some clock here. Puck comes loose. Farley knocks it into the offensive zone. Back out to center. West St. Paul goes all the way back behind their net. Farley right on him. Turnover. Forcia. Farley on it towards Dushinsky. 10 seconds to go. Otto looks for a backhand pass. And that comes out to center where Norberg, nice stick, knocks it away. And that'll do it for the second period of play. And that was a good one for the Wildcats. So after 2, Eagan 3, West St. Paul 1. Start of the third period from Eagan Civic Arena. Wildcats ahead 3-1, but work to do. West St. Paul carries it into the zone. Oh, that's offsides. Grant Schroeder has it. Looks to get it up to Joey Todd, and he does. That's a great pass. Todd carries it in. He's got Will Meyer. Gets it over to Lou Kurtz. Excellent shot saved by the goalie. Boy, that was an excellent zone exit by the Wildcats. Good shot by Lou Kurtz, but the goalie just up to the task. Down into the Eagan zone. Weigel battling. Somebody get on the puck carrier here. Shot goes through the air, out of the zone. Todd looks to get it up to center. He does, but that's knocked away. Lou Kurtz pursues. Gets it in. Egan's onside. Shot out all the way down, but that should be short of icing. And they wave it off at the last second. Oliver Pecor from the pass from Weigel. Way off sides, and the ref calls it. Oliver Pecor on the face-off. Neutral zone. Eagan wins it. Comes into their zone, and they knock it out to center. Miller on the puck. Looks for Pecor. Pecor. Ooh, he gets hauled down. Puck comes in on the goalie, and he makes the save. Pecor on the face-off once again. Wins it to Miller. Miller, excellent puck protection. Back to Brovold. Brovold shoots it into the far corner. Barcelona works. And West St. Paul looking to carry it out. Norberg, good step. Gets it deep. Miller centers it right past Pecor to Barcelona. Back to the point once again. Norberg. He'll set, fire. Oh, shot just tipped wide. Hank Miller down below the goal line. Looks to center it. Rowan has it, dumps it in the corner. Good movement here by Eagan. Kept in by Norberg once again. Boy, he's had several of those tonight. Another keep by Norberg. And finally, West St. Paul gets it to center. Pecor to Brovold. Brovold up towards Hank. Hank gets around one guy and can't get around the second. Doesn't matter. He's going to go in after it. Gets hauled down. Play goes on. West St. Paul gets it. Comes in on net, and Dixon makes the save. Face-off in the Eagan zone. Dixon's blocker side. Far circle. West St. Paul wins it. Shot comes in on Dixon. Still loose. Boy, he made the initial save and a good clear of the puck by Grant Schroeder. West St. Paul player goes down. Dixon makes the save. West St. Paul takes a whack at the puck after the whistle, but to no avail. 9:02 to go. Final period. Eagan still up 3-1. Face-off win by Farley. Weigel goes behind the net. Off the boards to Caden Forcia. Forcia up towards Farley. Dushinsky, that's going to be a penalty on Otto. Let's go. So penalty to Dushinsky. I think it was a trip. Eagan down a man for the next minute. 9 minutes to go, third period. Face-off control by West St. Paul. Let's get up on him. Shot saved by Dixon. Boy, too much time and space for that defenseman. West St. Paul wins it again. High slot, shot blocker, save Dixon. That goes to the corner. Up towards Todd. Comes in on Dixon again. He makes another save. Norberg towards Joey. Joey's got to get it out. Can't. Will Meyer behind the net. Lou Kurtz with it. Kurtz off the boards to himself. Chips it up and out. Todd pressures the puck carrier. Will Meyer tried to knock it away, and Kurtz does. Good job, Lou Kurtz. Kurtz carries it, and he just gets it out to center. Onside into the zone. Shot tipped wide by Will Meyer. Shot, tough angle. That's blocked, I think. Will Meyer got a piece of that one. And here comes Meyer. Meyer with Brovold. Carries it to the zone. Meyer trying to pass it to Brovold. Just passed it. Good hard pass, Will Meyer. Norberg disrupts it, dumps it in. But that will be offsides on the Wildcats. So back to 5-on-5 hockey. 7:37 to go in the game. Pecor, Miller, Barcinilla are the forwards. Weigel, Schroeder back at D. Barcinilla controls towards Hank. Back to Weigel at center ice. She dumps it in. Puck still in the offensive zone. Schroeder keeps it. Still a battle. Miller comes out of the corner looking for Pecor. Pecor shovels it in on net. Boy, some pushing and shoving, cross-checking in front on Barcinilla. Nothing called. Play goes on. Pecor wins the faceoff to Schroeder. Schroeder shot, tipped, still loose, and West St. Paul gets it out to center. Grant Schroeder attacks that loose puck, backhands it towards Pecor. Schroeder still on it. Miller to Schroeder. Schroeder towards Rowan, gets past him. All the way down to the Eagan zone, but that went off of Riley, so no icing. Schroeder reverses it. Turnover. Schroeder is going to get another penalty, unfortunately, for the Wildcats. Boy, Schroeder just had his guy tangled up there. As the West St. Paul player was trying to reach that puck. So Eagan short for a minute. 6:24 to play. Ref resets again. Keeps looking behind him. This ref very particular about where he wants people to stand. Nothing wrong with that. Shot, Dixon, goal. That one snuck past Dixon. So 9 seconds into the power play for West St. Paul, they get the goal. Jackson Farley in on the faceoff. He wins it. Forcia goes off the boards. He dumps that down. Eagan got to stay aggressive here. 1-goal lead. They're behind in shots, 19-14, with under 6 minutes to play. That comes through everybody. That should be icing. Dixon comes out to play it. Headman pass towards Forcia, who gets it out to center. That's offsides on West St. Paul. West St. Paul controls the faceoff. Will Meyer gets it up towards Joey Todd, just off his stick. That's a great pass by Will Meyer. Got to control that. Joey Todd down below the net. Circles. Tries to get it back to the point. That's intercepted. Speed to center for West St. Paul. Will Meyer pursues from behind. Good stick. Soren Norberg knocks it away. Luke Kurtz on it. Kurtz to Will Meyer, just past his reach. Rovold to Meyer. Will Meyer carries it in. He gets it deep. 5 minutes to go in the game. Oh, pass goes right through the slot. Norberg pinches. Good job. He keeps it again. Todd covering for Norberg. Stay on it, Soren. And that gets shot out and all the way down. We'll see if it reaches icing, and it will. Pecor on the faceoff. Face-off, win back to Weigel. She shot, that hit traffic, and she fell. She's back up, back on it again. Riley Weigel gets it deep for Rowan. Rowan's tangled up along the boards to the point, and West St. Paul carries it out. Stretch pass just too far. Schroeder carries it into the boards. He'll just eat it a little bit here, and here comes Oliver Pecor behind the net. Backhand towards the point, kept in. Pecor, let's get it out. Skate the stick, he gets it out to center. West St. Paul player goes down behind the play. Puck comes into the Eagan zone. Somebody cover that guy in front of the net. Thankfully, Eagan skates away with it. Rowan Barsanilla gets around one guy, gets around another. Barsanilla, time and space, shot, deflected behind the net. Back to Weigel. Weigel shot, tipped. Oh, it goes in. Let's go. I don't know who got that, if that was off of Weigel or if that looked like it got tipped. I'm not sure who gets credit for that one. Either way, good work by the Wildcats. Oh, wait, what are we doing here? Refs talking about it. Goal. I thought they were going to call that one off as a potential high stick. I think they're trying to let Coach Dushinsky know who got the goal here. Taking forever. 3:32 to go in the game. Eagan up 4-2. So puck is finally down after that goal. Norberg knocks it forward. Norberg on it again. Gets it out to center. Tipped for Jackson Farley. He carries it. Farley into the zone. Has Forcia with him. Farley still on it. Oh, gets it back out, but Rovold was at center, so it comes out of the zone. Rovold up towards Forcia. Rovold kept it in for a second. Forcia on it. He dumps it deep. Good work. Under 3 minutes to play in the game. West St. Paul has it. They'll try the other side. Out to center they come. Norberg steps up and intercepts. He'll regroup. Nice play, Soren. To Brovold. Brovold gets it up towards Forcia, but that's too far, and that will be icing. West St. Paul pulls the goalie. So sixth attacker on early, 2:30 to go. Face-off won by Eagan. Weigel runs into some traffic, backhands it towards Willmeyer. Coach is yelling at West St. Paul to hold the blue line here. Player comes free. Drop pass, fanned on it. Long shot attempt here by Eagan, comes all the way down and it goes off the post and wide. So that'll be icing on Eagan. Just a touch wide on that shot. Under 2 minutes to go. Hank Miller shoots it all the way down. That'll be icing once again on Eagan. So 1:48 to go. Sixth attacker still on for West St. Paul. Brovold tries to ring it around the boards towards Rowan. Rowan knocks it up. Pecor gets knocked down. Barcelona gets it out and deep into the West St. Paul zone, but that's too short of icing. They'll regroup. 90 seconds to go. Barcelona intercepted that. Here comes West St. Paul. Pass too far. Norberg knocks it to center. Rowan to Pecor. Pecor, long shot, hit traffic. Eagan needs to stay back and stay home here with 1:10 to go. Really good defense there by Brovold. Pecor drops down. Pecor, Norberg, Brovold all helping out below the goal line. Barcelona disrupts that. Under a minute to go. 4-2 Wildcats. Miller, good stick. Oh, looks for the long shot once again. That comes out all the way down. That'll be icing on Eagan. Oh, maybe not. Tipped. I didn't see the tip. Clock still runs. Wildcats get a change. Good job, Eagan, on the forecheck here. Time and space. Shot. Save. Somebody's down in front. I don't know who that is. That's Forcia. And they blow the whistle as Caden is still down. I think that's Caden. Coach Dixon out there talking to him. Still not confirmed on the number. Coach Dixon helping him off. Not putting a lot of weight on that leg. Hopefully he's okay. Coach Brovold over there to pick him up. That does look like Caden. Hopefully he'll be okay. 19.7 seconds to go in this 4-2 game here for the Wildcats. They'll get the victory here over West St. Paul. Pretty competitive game throughout. Will Meyer dumps it deep, under 10 to go. Shot all the way down. That'll be icing with just 1 second to go. They'll let that run off. Smart decision by the refs there to let the clock run. So victory for the Wildcats. Nate Dixon played really well in net for Eagan once again. Final score from Eagan Civic Arena, Wildcats 4, West St. Paul 2.